What are you watching?
Oh, so there's this YouTuber called Dr. Mike. He's a kids YouTuber. He's kids friendly.
Yeah, he does not sound like it.
Yeah, because he's playing this game called Surgeon Simulator. The game that you do surgery.
It doesn't sound that kid friendly there, child.
Oh, they're like,
Good morning, everybody. I'm on my first cup of coffee. So this is going to be probably about a 2 hour stream. I have a sick kid that has a doctor's appointment. We're going to get him in. We're going to get him seen. Probably going to get him on some steroids because it's spring break next Friday and the following week, and I am not down with that horse pucky. Yeah, it's a bunch of poppycock. Oh, let me see, let me see, let me see. I have got to what's going on here. All right. How sad am I? Not only am I streaming Farming Simulator 25, I am also playing Farm RPG on my mobile phone. It's a cool little game, though. Let me see. I'm just so the object of this game is to. I have no idea really. I might even be making stuff up, but I think it's to uh craft items in order to do other stuff. I'll be making a lot of steel going forward on that game, but all right, now we're ready to go. Let's see what we can do. Um, oh, is she pretty? She's so pretty. I forget what I was working on. Let's see what the tractor has going on. We are in April. I think I'm supposed to plant corn everywhere. So I got oats right over here, right? I have 8 grand. Yeah, I've got oats. I need to get the herbicide out. Grass is fully ready to harvest. So I need that's winter barley, I think. Sorry guys, I'm trying to remember. It's been like 3 days since I've been on here. Okay. So I need this was soybeans. I think we're doing corn. And that's winter barley. That was triticale. Okay. All right, now I know where we're at. Okay. So what we're gonna do, Mr. Magoo, is I want to check youth sales. That'd be a nice tractor to have, but I'm just not quite there yet. All right, so what do we got? 140 horse, four-wheel drive for 38,000. It's on my agenda list. I want to get that. But first things first, I need to get a front mower. Excuse me. All right, you guys. I really want I have this one here, but I kind of want to speed up my baling process. So I am looking for a front mower um that doesn't soak up so much horsepower. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna have to use, well, gonna get him going on the herbicide. Must not have any herbicide. All right. So, I wonder if my cows are ready to be sold, you guys. We're gonna hop over here. We're gonna see what I can get for them. It might be a little bit early, but they are 9 months old, 20 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna sell them. I got to get that. I got to be able to get corn going here. So let's go ahead and sell. We will replace. Let's go with the limousine. I thought I had the Highland thing going on, but and buy. All right. We got our moo cows. Okay. Let's go ahead and unhook that. And what I'm looking for is I have to get a planter. And I'm going with dun, 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 the Penta 11 row. What does that do? Nothing. Um, I don't know what that does, but we're gonna do it. I can buy it with Gyroflex and GPS. Why not? All right. Down, cover canvas, feed bags. Oh, that's kind of cool little I don't think they actually have anything in them, so we will put the rear tow hitch on just because. It gives me options if I want to roll my field. Hitch height, we're just going to leave that alone. Cutting system, we'll leave that alone. Now, I want to make this kind of match my, um, we're trying to make this, I like it. I'm liking. Rim color, we're going to leave alone. Inoculant tank. Oh, yeah, I don't have canvas. Do I have an inoculant tank? I don't know what the inoculant tank does. Let's just get it. Yeah, I think we get the inoculant tank. And I mean, we're at 32,000. We'll buy it. Yes. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to need to get seeds. All right. What do I have left to sell? Anything? I've got herbicide, soybeans. I don't know what my soybeans are worth yet. Let's take a quick peek. What are my soybeans worth? 831. I mean, that'd be losing a lot of money. Ooh, eggs. I have eggs that I can sell. Okay. I really have nothing to sell. Let's go ahead and grab this. Just trying to go through what I've got available. I can sell the soybeans. It's early, but I could definitely do it. My camera might be frozen, you guys. All right. All right. It looks like I have to go out this way because I'm not going to get out the other way.
What's that?
Seriously, bub?
What?
You know what?
I bird.
You didn't have to.
Eh,
You didn't have to swallow a bunch of air to do it on purpose. Um, I'm USB camera. Apparently, I'm going to be sitting here with the USB camera. I'm frozen. How how's the fertilizing going? He's only, whew. All right, we're going to get our fields planted that need planted with corn. Okay, well, we are seeding. So we're having a little bit of a struggle here. So yeah, the crop rotation mod is telling me that I need to put in corn, so that's what I'm putting in. Um, Hopefully, it's successful. Normally, I would load this up with fertilizer, but I can't afford to because I need to have a little bit of money for my helper. If I have to sell um, pallet of eggs, then I'll sell a pallet of eggs. Uh, I don't know, one or the other. If I have to sell a pallet of eggs or um, some soybeans, I'll figure out which one I'm losing more money on. But kind of wanted to wait until next month. If I do that, if I wait till next month, then I don't have to lose quite as much money. Barely had enough. We'll do is fertilize one of those fields. I'm just trying to keep up on some of this. We're just going to keep working through this with the different items. Oh, now my camera's working? I'm confused. I'm like a year away from truly making money. I want to make money. It'd be nice. Like I said, I'm probably a good year from really making money that is sustainable for the farm instead of living month to month, picking and choosing what I can keep and what I have to sell in order to make it. Not quite to that point yet. Welcome in, guys. We are on Green Countryside doing this is just a full on stream map. So if I am on this map, it is being streamed. There's nothing that is done off camera. So it's 100%. There are some mods. There's not a ton of mods on this map that I'm using. Um, but I am using some. It's kind of, I want it to be more of an old iron, but we are still in the earlier stages. We're currently in year 3. So what we're running into is issues with um, we've been running into issues of money, and money is our nemesis right now. So I do a lot of feels like paycheck to paycheck type of work right now. But I'm hoping that I can get into the month of May before I really have to start selling uh, my soybeans. So if I can do that, if I can wait until May, that gets me a little bit of a better price. If you guys look, so soybeans in May, we'd be probably about $1,000. So I'd only be losing about $200 per 1,000 liters. And with $7,000 or 7,000 liters, I really just want to maximize how much money I have got. Eggs are my other item I can sell that I have on hand. And I mean, again, the month of May, they jump up. So, but right now I'm like $600 below their max. I really don't want to sell those at such a low price. I'd rather get into June when we get a little bit of a price spike. Right now we are planting corn. I'm going to have, I think, 4 fields of corn. Um, and we are, like I said, at least a good year away from truly uh, finding financial independence where I'm not having to sell crops uh, at non-peak prices just to get to our next point. Um, the item that we are going to be really relying on is our beef cows. I can have 20 at a time, which I do have. However, those 20 cows, they're going to be, um, I just bought them. So, I mean, they're like 6 months away from selling. So, and probably closer to next spring if I really actually want to make money on them. I'm going to plant this one now. All right. I am doing my best though to not cut any of the trees that are on this starter. I know that there's money there. I get that. I'm not after, I like this plot of land because of the trees and the landscape. That's why I wanted to build my home here as opposed to somewhere else because I really liked how it had that feel. Um, I like to play based on feel. I also like to challenge myself. That's why I'm not making tons of money off of the sale of my harvests. It adds a level of realism because I grew up on a farm. I know it's expensive to farm, and that's why farmers they work until they're 80 and then they die at 81 because they can't retire. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little bit of realism here. And we are trying our best in order to have um I don't know, do I have any grass to sell? I should look at that. I could sell one bale. That might be my play, is to sell a bale. Just to have enough operational money, I could just make a bale of hay, or take a bale of hay and run it to the sell point, or two. I have quite a stockpile of it. Uh, Oh, oh, tell them from the Midwest. Oh, probably Michigan if you really paying attention to it, but it's more of a Midwestern thing, uh, northern part of the Midwest. So Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, you know, ope is part of our vocabulary. Okay, so he is fertilized once. I want to get him up there fertilizing that. What about not right now, not before the doctor. Yeah, I don't want like you when they check your blood pressure and pulse, I don't want it to be crazy because you're loaded up on sugar and caffeine. So like I said, you're not before the doctor. Um, well, yeah, you can have an egg, but I'll have to get to a point where I can go help you. All right? Absolutely not. You probably made an egg with supervision. Well, I'm sure she was watching you more than you think. Finley, I said no. Okay, we're not going to debate. I am the parent. We are not having a debate. What? You want hard-boiled egg? Hmm. No, I haven't done hard-boiled eggs on with our eggs before. Not with our eggs, no. Guys, we are burning through the money. Hey, bud, what did I tell you about getting all worked up and stuff? I don't want you on the bike. I don't want you to, it's going to make you start really coughing.
Oh, just like we just doing.
Yeah, you need to stop. Just relax for a bit.
I will actually so I can't move the pedal so I can still sit on
No, you don't need to be on it.
it.
Don't give me that horse pucky. Once we get done seeding this field, I'm going to go run 2 bales of hay up and get them sold. Um, I know I use the hay to feed my cows, so I don't really want to do that too often. However, it is the object I will lose the least amount of money on and make enough to have some operational cost money. And I have a grass field that's ready to be mowed, so we can make that money up or make those bales back fairly quickly. And field number 2 is now planted. I see one teeny tiny little spot that I missed on the edge here, which I'm not surprised I missed. Let's run this up. He's going to run out of money before he's done with fertilizing. There he goes. I just noticed something. Okay, where are my forks? Ugh, I ate me spinach. I have not yet planted that field. I've only planted that one. Let's see where we can plant or where we can sell our. I think hay goes to the animal dealer. It's currently at $54 per thousand. So yeah, I'm only gonna make like 480 bucks or something like that off of this a small amount of hay. But like I said, I'm just looking for some operational cost money. Want to be able to fertilize and kill weeds. Next month, I will probably have access to more money. So that's what I'll probably do is sell my soybeans at that point. Oh, I got $600. Cool. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my 2 pallets of seeds. Stop running and jumping. I don't want you being rowdy. I don't want you to start hacking and getting in a coughing fit. Yeah, in just a minute, I will get up and put water on to boil a couple of eggs. I wonder if I can just put the seeds in here. I can. Excellent. Yeah, I decided I'm going to sell one additional bundle of hay, and get that sold so that I can fund my day. I still need to cut grass. Good morning. We are working on green countryside and doing uh well, what we're doing right now is I have a worker that's going around doing all my fertilizing of my fields, and then we're gonna have him switch over. I've got a field that needs to have herbicide put down. Archie, good to see you. I'm gonna have to go and start boiling a little bit of water. My kid's home sick today, and he wants hard-boiled eggs, which, I mean, it's protein. And he's not really sick. He's in the development of sickness, so um, he still says he feels fine. But the experiences that we've had with this kid, when he starts coughing with a bark, it's gonna be a bad week. Um, Even as he's getting better, it's going to be a bad week. So they put him on steroids, and you want to talk about roid rage on a 9-year-old is no fun. And he is one of the worst roid ragers I've ever met. How's the audio today? Hopefully the audio is working out really well. Yeah, I have to have him to the doctor here probably. Well, I've got an appointment for about an hour and a half from now. So, um, yeah, he will be going to the doctor. Okay, good, good, good. I was having some issues with my camera again this morning. It was freezing up, but it seems to be working fine now. Um, when this kid he gets sick, he's got asthma. So it's always a bit of an issue when he gets sick because his asthma is actually really bad when he gets sick. Um, so anytime he's got like a barking cough, we have to act quickly. Um, it can be absolutely one of the worst weeks of his life if we don't when if we don't get ahead of when he's sick. So he started barking probably around, I would say, first time I heard it was about 5 this morning, and I was like, oh no. But I told him, you're not going to school, you're going to the doctor. Stop running around. You're gonna have a coughing fit. Yeah, I'm no dum dum. We've been here before. Yeah, he's had it. We were hoping he would grow out of it, but I don't think he's going to grow out of it at this point. I mean, we're going on uh, that we've known that he had asthma like this. Um, I mean, he's 9. We've known since his 1 year checkup uh, that this was going to be an issue, and hopefully he would grow out of it. So we're 8 years in knowing about it. But I mean, when it comes to growing out of things, no, when it comes to growing out of stuff, he also had um, a severe egg allergy, but he grew out of that. So I guess we're batting 500. I'm glad that yours grew out of it. At least somebody doesn't have to deal with it anymore. Be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and put some water on for him to have a boiled egg, which is weird that I was just talking about an egg allergy, but doesn't affect him anymore. Yeah, fine. You gotta go. You gotta go. All right, we are back. Oh, all that just for just for that, huh? So if you guys are just joining, um, feel free to say hi. I'm always happy to talk to everybody. I'm a bit of a chatterbox, really. Um, but we are on our this is my live stream map. I'm only going to be on this map when I'm live. So this is Green Countryside. It's a sandbox style map. I mean, a um, there is one field that's on it, but um, I like the sandbox, create my own farm type gameplay. And yeah, bud. And I don't want you running around, and I don't want your inhaler to alter what they hear when they put the stethoscope up against you. But if we're having some issues later on, I will definitely be giving you an inhaler.
Will that be you?
Yes, but you're running around tells me it's not as bad yet. But you're not to a point where I think you need the inhaler. If you were, you wouldn't be running around. So, guys, what's your secret to making good boiled eggs? Me, I've never boiled my fresh eggs before because fresh I prefer using store-bought eggs for boiled eggs. Only because they have some age to them. You know, farm fresh eggs, they don't boil it quite as well. But, you know, having chickens, I can't keep up with all eating the eggs quickly enough, so I try to keep a dozen aside for boiling. So if they sit there for like 2 weeks before I'm able to eat them, I'm like, okay, we got something for boiled eggs. Because the things you have in the store, they're too they're like 2 weeks old anyways, and they're bleached. But I don't want you to get that wet. All right, Archie. So if any of you guys use the new map, um, it's a new Polish map, I believe. Ru, Ru, Rudiki, something like that. Um, the map, it's it's a stunning map. I have to admit, it's like all the um, Polish maps, really. Small, narrow fields that are well, it's not that they're small. They're long, narrow fields, very small amount of space in between them. But as always, they're very well done, nicely nicely formed, nicely put together. But this is the first one that I have seen that I did not like the starter equipment that they gave you on the starter farm. Really, really frustrating. And it's a weird collection of equipment. It to me it just didn't make sense because you don't get a harvester. So if you start off with $100,000, you have to lease one if there's nothing available in the used market. Was not a fan of that. But as far as how the map is looks and it's put together, stunning. Just like every other uh, Polish map. I just wish I could understand what's going on with the equipment. And just yeah, the problem I have with it is uh, I'm okay with small, smaller gear to start off with because typically you don't have a massive field or anything. But I mean, they gave you like the cultivator, the that's like 1.2 meters wide, and yeah, that's you know it seems a little bit on the small side. You don't have any I mean your fields they are like 30% yield bonus on your fields. You have 3 fields. It wasn't adding up to in my head, and that doesn't mean a whole lot. But I was just not enamored with that part of it. Um, I was really hoping that there would have been more of a like. I always feel like there needs to be like some sort of an international flair um, with that map or with any of the European maps. Volvo tractors, you know, Fendt, Kloss, uh, Zeter. Uh, I'd love to see someone do a European map and pull in some UTB tractors and equipment. That would be awesome. But the gameplay for me was fantastic as far as how the map looks. I have it downloaded. I deleted it because I was frustrated with the equipment, but then I went back and I re-downloaded it because I'm like, um, I will just use like some mods. I'll get some older, you know, old, I'll get some equipment that fits the map as far as a harvester, and I'll use mods like that and do my best to also, um, you know, have a. I'll get my own starting farm, all that good stuff. But yeah, I was the starter farm. It's not going to work for me, so I'll just go ahead and um, set it up as a um, start from scratch of $0 after I've purchased this, that, and a couple other things. I'll buy a few fields. The one thing I really liked about that map that they did, and to me it was just pure genius, is their starter map, or I'm sorry, their starter farm map. What they did was they separated all the fields, so your farm isn't like super convenient to work on. You've got to move around to various fields, and you know, I mean that's super annoying. So it's realistic. Um, because I just found it to be, like I said, kind of annoying, but kind of awesome at the same time. So how are you guys doing today? It's pretty excited over the last few days. I have finally surpassed 100 subscribers. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Um, there's always room for more. It's taken me 18 months to get to 100, and it took me making the plunge and going uh, into live stream in order to really push me over that. Like this this past Christmas in 2025, I actually only had um, 73 subscribers, and you know, that was 14 months in of doing this, and I had 73 subscribers. So I've gained over 30 new subscribers since Christmas, but I went from uh, when I started live streaming, I was sitting at 80, 88. So I've gained almost 20 in the last 8 days. which to me is huge growth. And I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I would, I'm gonna probably want to set a goal for myself going forward. Okay, as soon as I get done talking this little segment, I'll come out. Um, my future goal will be I want to try and get to a point where I gain 5 new subscribers every time I live stream. I'm hoping to do that. I, I'm just doing some mental math right now. So in 8 days, including today, well, I guess if I include today, it would be 7 days, but we're actually going on vacation, so I'll be taking like a 9 day hiatus. I haven't decided if I'll take my laptop with me and just do some content for people to view. I have not yet decided that, but it is something I am considering. I just won't be doing live streams while on vacation. But like I said, I might do a little bit of content creation. I might just create, take the content I already have, edit it, and submit it for, you know, some sort of, videos just out there for people to watch, hopefully. So yeah, I hope I can just take a week off and not you know, have to come back to like I've lost 12 new subscribers because I wasn't creating content. So I am trying to come up with a way that I can eliminate some of that. And what I might do, like I said, is just create some content. And maybe on uh, maybe I'll just create, 20-minute videos every day on a different map and just post them while I'm on vacation. And we'll just do a straight up vacation series. Why isn't that happening? There. Um, yeah, maybe that's what we'll do is we'll do a vacation series. So, um, let me know what you guys think about that. I would definitely like to just have a series that, I do maybe 20 or 30-minute session, and that's what it is. We will have a complete series that is going to be from start to finish while I'm on vacation. So that'd be kind of cool. Welcome back. Archie, should I do a series that is a vacation series? Like one episode a day for like 30 minutes? I don't really want to put too much time into you know, playing when we're on vacation. I want to spend that time with my kids. Um, 'Cause I got teenagers, they're growing up fast. I want to spend the time with them too. Actually, more than I'm doing this. But I also want to keep people watching and keep them interested. So, if you think I should, what do you think? Would you be all right with some content that's video capture, and then we come back and I can go back and do some more live streaming? I'm not going to do anything that has to be edited. I want to be able to just knock out some quick video time. You think they're ready? Is it boiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's boring. I got
Does the spoon have holes in it?
Nope,
Okay.
it's a metal one.
Okay, I'd rather use like one of the long-handled plastic ones that have the smiley face holes. That way we're not putting our oh, so just kind of do uh like map tours and new mods or just mods in general. Oh, I might be able to do something like that. Like maybe every day have a different okay, I'll be right there, buddy. So maybe like every day take like a couple of mods and a map and just kind of move around that map. Maybe maybe it's a plow, maybe it's something different. That's not a bad idea. Vacation maps and mods. All right, I'm gonna go help him put get the eggs going, so I'll be right back. Okay, did you crack that one? No.
One.
This rolling one. Okay, so I'm gonna set a timer.
How long?
12 minutes. Yep. Siri set timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes starting now.
All right. I think I think I've got all the fields planted, don't I? Let's take a look. No, I don't. No, I do. What am I talking about? What have we got going on? Corn, 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 oat, grass. Okay. Yeah, I've got everything planted. I've got everything fertilized. I have weeds to get done. All right. So it looks like, all right. I've got a good amount of eggs to sell. Pretty excited about that. So we've got first run of fertilizer down on everything. I do not have, I haven't put any herbicide down yet. Need to do that. So what we're going to do, emptied that out. All right. Now let's get this field sprayed while I get this guy working on cutting grass.
So,
I don't want the cat or dog near the stove, if that's what you're trying to do. All right, let's get let's get to mowing. So Burn Nugget and I, we did our competitive playthrough last night. So I got a 5 hour live stream. If you go to my lives, you can catch it. Um, just kind of see what our progress is. He thought I was playing dirty last night a little bit because I was doing I decided to put in poplar and I did them in offset rows, and he's like, "Oh, that's dirty." And I'm like, "We didn't have a rule against it." He might be right though. It might have been a little bit dirty. But I've never done poplar. I didn't know what would happen. Okay, I might have known what would happen, but I don't know how it's going to yield, and it was taking forever to seed. So, um, hopefully I can get it seeded because I went an entire month still not done. I didn't even get halfway done with one field. We're going to do all this up into hay. It's going to be 100% hay. Hopefully, I won't have to do any more hay for the year. Oh, all right. Well, have a good day. Hopefully, you guys can get out and get some lunch too. Oh, see what was I thinking? I just damaged my crops. Good morning, Logan. How are you doing? Hope you uh hope you got a good rest in. I just drove and damaged my winter barley. I'm doing well. I got a kid that I got to take to the doctor here shortly. Uh, he developed a barking cough in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna take him to the doctor. He has asthma, so if we don't get it early, then it's gonna be a really rough week. So I'm hoping that they give him an antibiotic, but I have a feeling they'll probably give him a steroid, and he's gonna be roid raging all week long. How about you? Got any big plans for today? Uh, we've just been having wind. I have three trees that have been blown over in my backyard, and they're not small. Um, Two of them are leaning against a tree. The other one is uprooted. It's not all the way down, but they're gonna have to come down. Got to make it safe for my kids to play back there. Right now, they know they just can't go to a certain part of the yard. Yeah, I can't wait till next weekend. We're heading out on spring break. We're gonna go somewhere warm. Hopefully, we'll come back to warmer weather. Oh no, that's not good. Sorry, I'm trying to catch all the chat. It might take me a minute. I just didn't want to drive off and damage more of my winter barley if I can help it. So I'm only looking back when I know I have space. What do you think it is? You think it's starter or is it um the battery? Would it turn over at all or just I mean, how old's the battery? 2 years? 2 years, I mean, it should be fine. Batteries, generally speaking, you know, 3 to 5 years. Most of them are like have a 3 year warranty on them or 30-month warranty, I guess. So 2.5 years. But this cold weather, even though they're rated for cold weather, it's still hard on them. Okay, I have to go grab I have to go grab something off the stove. I'll be right back. Like 4. Siri, set timer for 4 minutes. Siri set timer for 4 minutes. All right, got that. Got that. This old this old case is like one of the worst stopping tractors I've ever used, but I do like it. But it has no real stopping ability. I was just boiling some eggs. My sick kid, that's what he wants is some boiled eggs. Um, Probably. But I'll probably help you. I'll probably let you do one and I'll get the other two done quickly for you. Then you can eat because we don't have a ton of time. Remember, at 10, you have to get dressed to go to the doctor. I don't know which doctor you're seeing, but it's one of the doctors at your at the pediatrician's office. Yeah. How'd I get hung up on these guys? I ate my Wheaties this morning, so I can lift a planter. There we go. All right, we got to get this. Oh, I just banged into that. All right. What's that? Is that facing me now? I have quite a delay going on with my camera. Did you turn the water off? Hey, were you playing with water? Did you turn it off? And don't play with water. No, I mean, it means that I don't want you playing with that water right now. He's acting fine, but he's got a barking cough. What? Yeah, we're gonna turn the water off, and then I'm gonna see what we got. I'll be right back. I gotta peel some hard-boiled eggs. Oh yeah. Hey, what? Oh. Yeah, my kids are big on donuts. I'm not so much. See, my wife and I we're opposite on that one. I don't care for donuts that much. If it's a new type of donut place though, I'll give it a shot. Um, but I'm more of a I do like a good Boston cream. But that's the hard part, finding a good one. How are those eggs, bud? Good. Thumbs up. Excellent. Were they cooked fully all the way through? No liquidy yolk at all? All right. Well, go brush your teeth. You just had hard-boiled eggs. Doctor and nurse, they're not going to want to have to smell that. Sure. All right. So I've got about 15 minutes left and I'm probably going to be streaming. I kind of wanted to get grass or my hay all done, but I don't know if I will. I'll be back this afternoon though. Um, so I got a lot of laundry to do. Yeah, I will at some point. Probably this afternoon. I'm going to be doing laundry and things like that around the house. I got to give the dog a bath. I got a list of things I got to get done before we go on vacation. Like an additional list above and beyond the normal daily stuff we're working on. Um, I think I've got my corn started on getting sprayed for weeds.
Hey, Daddy, can you help me open this?
Okay, stand there. So you see where these two little grooves are?
Yeah.
That's where you put your thumb and your finger and you squeeze it and you pinch it that spot. All right.
Okay.
You could have waited till you got over a sink. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be on this map or on Lipinky though. Um, this is my preferred map right now because it's sandbox style. I'm making everything custom. Um, and it is vanilla, so I have no mods. Or no, that the pinky is vanilla. This one I have limited mods. Um, but this one is the preferred one I because I do have mods. But this is I can play Lipinky off camera if I want. This one I can't. This one I've dedicated as 100% live stream, so that way there's no question on you didn't do that on camera. I didn't see that happen. Well, everything's on camera. But huh? Okay. When did you have a sore throat? And why didn't you tell us? You had a sore throat last night and you didn't say anything? Dude, that's not cool. If you have a sore throat, you need to tell us. We have to get ahead of these things. Um, definitely possible. Um, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get back, but I'm sure you're going to be working on your truck some, but yeah, if you see me on, pop in and let me know. Is it still the same are you still on the same one with the same name and password? So there's one mod out there that for some reason I cannot ever um get to work, and that's the John Deere 7010. I don't know what it is with that mod. So if that one is one of them, it's gonna prevent me from getting on for some reason. Not sure why, but I've had nothing but problems with that one single mod. I'm on I'm on PC. I wanted to complain about that tree right there because it's in the way, but I placed it, so it's really my fault. No, we had to be there by 9:45 or 10:45. Yeah, we're gonna leave at 10:30. I just want you to get dressed so that you're ready.
No, it's definitely he's not medically accurate. It's magically accurate. Did you get what I'm saying, Dad?
Get dressed like you're going to school on a regular day, bud. Yeah, because maybe we'll grab lunch. My boy, he's got so many questions he's asking. Between me and his mom, he's asking a million questions. he doesn't get a lot of days off from school, so he's like none of his brothers are here to have to share our attention. So he's all about it right now. Well, as long as when a lot um multiplayer will work as long as it's like you have uh crossplay turned on and the mods are turned on. It'll only allow those mods to load. But so if I do a multiplayer, I just say crossplay and it'll have it set so that um someone on console will be able to play because I won't have any non uh console mods running. I hope I explained that correctly. In my head it was, but sometimes when I vocalize something it doesn't quite sound right. Mhm. All right, I gotta get my baler out. So yeah, we're gonna get some of this hay baled up. Those cherry trees, they actually are really pretty in the spring. I'm really impressed with that little bit of detail they added to it. It's a nice touch. I was talking with Archie a little while ago, and I'm gonna do a, a vacation video, content video. I won't be doing any live streaming while I'm on vacation, so that'll be like 8 days where um, I don't go live, but I'll probably take my just my laptop with me and do like a 30-minute video once a day, just post it on my channel. We're just gonna call it the vacation, probably crank up the speed, and it'll be a short series that I do. I'm gonna get quite a few bales out of this, I think. I have to buy some more round bale net. I'm not gonna be able to get all this baled because I'm broke. I can buy more next month. That's not a big deal. I'll have uh yeah, I'll have something I can sell by next month. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, 11. I've got 11 bales so far. Yeah, crossplay. We should definitely be able to um, be on the same map. Uh, it's because Berno he is on um, Xbox and he and I multiplayer. How you liking that? Yeah. I honestly I don't know. Apparently, I have 75 and I have no idea what that's about. What is he trying to take? Is he trying to get his inhaler again? Same. All right. How many bales have I created this play? I'm at 17. That's 18. No, that's 17. How are my cows doing on feed? That's the other thing. They have enough to make it through this month. Don't have much of a pasture. Okay, but you've had three eggs. If you, there's a chance I was going to take you out to lunch after. No, no. Not wherever you want to go, but I might take you out to like something. We'll see. I don't want to make promises that, you know, yeah, because if they say you have something that's highly contagious, I'm not taking you somewhere. If they come back and they say you've got strep throat, I'm probably not taking you into a restaurant.
Where one of them?
How are you going to eat with a mask on? You can walk through a store, but you can't eat someplace. I'm not going to risk everybody getting sick. Uh, maybe. Yeah, I know that. But, you just got to relax. Maybe we go to like, maybe we go and get like, excuse me. Maybe we can go to a place such as like a Denny's or something like that that you haven't been to, or an IHOP. 'Cause you haven't been to an IHOP in a really long time, have you? Oh yeah.
One actually. And one inside. Oh, that was a long.
So yeah, we might do something along those lines. I don't know yet, but we just got to see what everything comes back. So I'm sure they're gonna do a throat culture on you. Check for strep. Uh, they take the long stick and they take it and put it in the back of your throat and touch the back of your throat. Not the popsicle stick. It's kind of like almost like a Q-tip. Oh, weird. Yeah, but that went in your nose. This goes in your throat. All right, how are we doing on? It looks like we're gonna have to go sell our soybeans. All right, let's go sell this off. That's probably all I have time for. I'll have to get some round bale wrap because I don't think I have any. Nope, I don't have any. And then not really gonna have a whole lot of time for anything else, am I? Hmm. Huh. Well, we don't have a lot of money, but we got some money. Let me see. I need. And some liquid fertilizer. We've got weeds. All right. So we've got 1100. The price isn't terrible on the eggs. Maybe next month I'll sell them because I'm gonna want some cash. So I'm just gonna get this back to the farmyard and hey bud, get a sweatshirt or your coat. You're probably gonna wear your coat too, bud. It's plenty cold out, and you're not 100%. All right, guys, this stream is going to end in about 5 minutes. So, if there's anything that anyone wants to discuss really quick, just got to let me know. Basically, I'm going to get done baling this grass and then probably call it we'll probably call it from there. Get the baler put away and all that first, but um, yeah. Oh, who did that to my? Oh, I did that to my field. Silly me. Just gonna give these to my cows. Probably gonna need chicken food. You gotta be getting low. All right, look at that. We have a little bit of money. We've got little bitty cows. I mean, I could sell them. I spent 7,000 on them, so I'd only make $900 1 month later. It's not really worth it, and they don't eat a ton at this stage, so it just makes sense to keep them. Let's see if I can't get this put away really fast. Probably by the table, bud. You found it? I know. I just don't want to sit in their lobby for 20 minutes. All right, so my cows, they are full up on food. I think we are going to go ahead and pick up these last few bales, and then I got to close out. I have to get to the kid to the doctor. We've got to be there in 15 minutes. It's only a like a 6 minute drive, but all right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. Appreciate it. Um, and we'll be back probably later on today, doing something, I'm sure. This Graybeard wishing you the very best of days. Do not eat the yellow snow. It is not lemon flavor. I don't care what your older brother told you. He lied. So be safe. See you in a while.